All right. Tao Te Ching, Chapter 6. The Valley Spirit never dies. It is the unknown First Mother, whose gate is the root from which grew heaven and earth. It is dimly seen, yet always present. Draw from it all you wish. It will never run dry. Okay, that's Chapter 6. Pretty short, but kind of hard to understand, I think, at least for me, because I think part of the issue is the metaphors used, the analogies and such are maybe translated literally, and it's lost in the translation. But from what I read, um, even if you're able to read the ancient Chinese that this was written originally, the Tao Te Ching, it's still very difficult to understand because it's written in a poetic way that kind of ambiguous, but maybe it's meant to be like that. So kind of, it's I think of it like, how these days you realize that everything is kind of exists in a spectrum. The gender is a spectrum. It's not male, female. There's a spectrum in between. So, anyways, so you kind of think in those terms, then you might understand nature better. Okay, so this is saying this. It's talking about the Tao or the spirit, the energy of nature, of the universe, and it says the valley spirit never dies, so it's always there. And it is unknown. It is the unknown First Mother, whose gate is the root from which grew heaven and earth. So it's everything grew from it. So I'm a Christian, by the way, and so I can see parallel. Like in the Bible, it talks about the Holy Spirit from the very beginning. Was hovering over the water, and how it the creation, the creative forces is always been there, and it will always be there, will always be here. So, and interesting how I see parallels between wisdom of different cultures and truths and things like that. So there's a connection, and I don't think there's no contradiction. It just supplement each other. And so interestingly, I'm a Christian, but a lot of times I read, Chinese philosophy, and it helps me in life, and I don't think it's anything wrong with that. So anyways, so it is dimly seen, yet always present. Kind of like the Holy Spirit, if you don't pay attention, you don't know it's there, but it's always there. And it's draw from it all you wish. It will never run dry. So this force is always there and doesn't get used up. And if you be in tune with it, then it will be good for you, and it's always there for you. Okay? So that's chapter 6. Thank you, and see you next time.